are cleaning out the fridge. I am taking Nala back to the allergist this morning, so she got a late start, but Jaden is off to school and he did take the bus. I accidentally forgot to edit my Misfits order, which never happens, so I'm getting whatever they told me I'm getting. Sucks, only because I really wanted to add a few things, including like some creamers and milk and stuff, but it's okay. I'm gonna leave it just like this, no lid, in the fridge. That way she'll grab them and hopefully she'll take them for lunch today. I'll see you in my beauty room. Give me 1 second. It's been 15 minutes. I'm obviously not in the beauty room, but one of you put me on to a hot little tip. Missing a nail because I had to fill in all of the wood gaps yesterday and it got covered in wood filler, so I just took it off. I think I'm gonna replace it though because these are still fairly new. They're like giving Christmas, but not. This is from Amy. I'm sure you know this, but if you have a regular coffee and not an espresso, if you hit the button twice, it makes your regular size coffee into an espresso. No freaking way! I have this rich chocolate flavored one and it's a regular size coffee, so it is 7.7 ounces, which is too much for like a to-go cup. We're gonna see if this works, if I can do it right. The putting the house together and like getting all the little things that need to get done thing, that's great, that's happening, Okay. Do I need to do it again? I placed an express order for this morning because I really need a new cordless screwdriver and I ended up adding stuff to it because I didn't want to only get the screwdriver. Who wants to guess what was out of stock at the store? You're so smart. You didn't even know what else was on the order and you still guessed the right thing. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Let me eat my words. It freaking worked. So cool. See, I didn't put anything in this, which actually gives us the perfect opportunity to make a dirty chai. I'm gonna heat it up and you can do it on the stove or you can just not do it on the stove. So I'm just gonna do it in the microwave. I don't wanna go crazy. I spilled everywhere. It smells so gingerbready. Exciting. I had no idea. Thank you so much for the hot little tip. That is so exciting. I'm still gonna put a little vanilla because what am I without a little vanilla? I find it really interesting that you can buy the skinny chai or you can buy the gingy chai. And the skinny one is like almost identical. For some reason this one says unsweetened almond milk and this one says like 2% or whatever. I don't know. But isn't that weird? Or not weird, but interesting. One thing I've yet to get behind is matcha. Double shot chocolate gingerbread with vanilla syrup. Nobody was watching me when I made that. Why did you let me combine all those flavors? That's so weird. I was gonna froth all this, but I don't really have that in me right now. Do, however, have vanilla infused chai spices from the chai house. That's not what it's called. From the spice house. Okay, that's not good. What has gone wrong here? Something has gone askew. Concentrate, bro. I added espresso to a concentrate with no milk. Is this the tuna on the salt situation? Have I ever told you guys the tuna on the salt story? I know I have. I'm gonna give you a really condensed version. One time in my youth, I was at my mom's house. There were 6 cans of tuna. I got 1 can of tuna. I put a little mayo, I put a little mustard, put whatever, a little salt and pepper. A little too much salt. I accidentally dropped way too much salt in it. I thought, oh gosh, I can't eat that. So I thought, do I waste this whole can of tuna or do I add a second can of tuna? Well, I added a second can of tuna. I thought that'll cut it, that'll make it bearable. It didn't make it bearable. I thought, okay, do I waste 2 cans of tuna or do I just add a 3rd can of tuna and that'll be enough to kind of spread out the salt? Well, I added a 3rd can of tuna. I'm sure you can see where this is going. The ending of this story is I threw away 6 cans of tuna. So we've used this story as a learning lesson, as a point of, reference basically. Is this 1 can of tuna and I'm about to make it into 2 cans of tuna, potentially even 3 cans of tuna? Should I just get rid of my 1 can of tuna and start over with a 2nd can of tuna so that we only go through 2? Or do I end up with 6 bad cans of tuna in the trash? And at the end of the day, I ended up with no tuna. I wouldn't do that now, I think. So anyway, if I ever reference tuna, that's what I'm talking about. Sure, you guys have gone through something similar at some point in your life. Probably not tuna, but something. This is deceptively not that much bigger. It went all the way up to here. Why would it fit? Oh gosh. Whatever. I don't care. It needs to get stirred. Okay, that is 1,000 times better. Wow. I don't know why I thought that was just gonna fit. I am not on my game today, you guys. It should be noted I had very little sleep last night. It's good. It's so good. Oh, my question for today, what is your guys' beverage of choice? Especially a hot drink. Do you have like a hot drink? Do you have like a seasonal drink that you always go to? Or are you just someone who's like, I stick with the same thing all the time. I'm not about to switch it up. Because I feel you. Because why change it if it's working, you know? Why mess with a good thing? Or do you guys see stuff like this and you're like, wait, do I want to try gingerbread chai? You know what I mean? That is 1,000 times better. It was definitely missing milk. Okay, now for real, I really need to go get ready because now we're leaving in 30 minutes. I still haven't made it to the beauty room. Should not surprise anybody. It is now 7:21 and I was trying to get in there at 6:45. However, one of you mentioned this creamer and you said it was so freaking good and now I'm so excited to try it. So this is the zero sugar cookie butter. I got a couple of little coffee drinks, like to-go ones when it's... Okay, there's 100%... no chance I ordered this. There's no way they would have substituted something for this, would they? There's nothing even remotely close to sausage that got ordered today. That's so weird. Body Armor, the zero sugar one, and then these are the best beef sticks ever, the Jack Slinks ones that actually look like little sticks of beef. They're impossible to find. Like, literally, it's so hard for me to find those anywhere. Oh, and then I got the tastiest little King's Hawaiian pretzel buns. And then the best bread ever, the Artisano. Oikos yogurts, these are really good. They have the goodles. And then, oh, this creamer. This one's so good. I wish they had a zero sugar version, but the toffee creamer, the cauldron cake, it's so freaking good. Like, I love it. And then we got a bunch more Bloom Pops. This is like one of my favorite flavors, right now at least. I also really like the crisp apple of the Ollies. And then we got 2 more of the little Starbucks light coffee drinks. And that's it. We're gonna go ahead and throw this stuff in there. And then for real this time, next time you see me, it'll be different, I swear.
Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. They said, say Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack or in my bag, yeah. They said, say Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah.
I feel like I can't get to the end of this little thing of powder. Hold on. All that yapping. This is the most powder I've been able to like get out of this in like a week. Apparently you just complain about it out loud and then it'll work. So pro tip for next time, guys. This is that L'Oreal like blurring one. This is from, I ended up getting the full face of makeup from, I want to call her Shelby Ann on the Tickety Talk. I know she does like a ton of makeup videos. I did one of the ones where she was like, this is gonna make everybody think you have a filter, da da da. I don't think anyone in their right mind would have thought I had a filter on. However, the makeup looked really good. Like, my face looked really good. I filmed that day though, and I got a little sweaty, as I do. I always sweat when I film. It doesn't matter what I put the temperature on. I'm gonna sweat because I'm yapping and I'm changing and I'm doing all this whatever. I couldn't even barely touch my face or it was gone. So I had to scrap this set of videos. If I have them, I will show it to you because you can see on my forehead, I am missing a chunk of forehead. Like, the makeup was gone. And then I even filmed myself taking it off. I filmed myself putting it on, taking it off, using it, da-da-da. Did any of those videos see the light of day? No, ma'am. However, I did them, okay? And I haven't posted on Instagram, guys, in like 2 weeks. This is my job, and that is absolutely insane. I haven't. I don't even know if I have videos to edit for Instagram, but I do know that I have 9,000 videos to edit, so... Today's a work day. Once we get done with Nala, it's a work day, so we will see what we get. But that's where I got that powder from, and I'm almost done with it, so that's how long ago I did this. The reason I'm doing a slightly, I'm doing a full face right now, and later when I get home, I'm going to do my hair, and then I'm going to actually film. I think later on, I'm going to throw a little bit of lash on. Those freaking, like, these, I had them on the other day. I don't know if you saw. Or if you clocked, but my eyelashes looked cuter than normal. I use these all the time now, and I don't wear them like long term. I don't wear them for more than a day. I tested them out when I first got them. You can definitely wear them for more than a day, but I pretty much sleep on my face. In fact, if you were paying close attention, you could tell what side of my face I sleep on because I've created a wrinkle there because of shoving my face into the pillow, and it is what it is. It is what it is. I need sleep more than I need a wrinkle-free face, okay? I'm saying all that to say that you could keep them on as lash extensions, probably for, I'm gonna say confidently, 2 to 3 days, 3 to 4 days, depending on what kind of makeup wearer you are. Or you can just put them on and take them off, and it's so easy because you put those on beneath your lash line and they're comfy cozy. So good. So this is my go-to duo, and I'm gonna have to switch this up because this is basically out. It's scraps right here, but this is the Milk Kush mascara. This is the mascara that, despite the fact that I have a million mascaras here, okay, and then I have like a million mascaras over there that are brand new and I haven't opened, I still go back and I buy this mascara. It's so good for my lashes. I have very straight, short lashes, and it's so good. It makes them look thick and pretty and big, and I love it. And then I go in with the Lash Paradise Big Deal. This, I don't, you know, I like it, but I don't know that it's like a must. In my rotation, I think something else could replace it, but I use that to kind of spread them after the fact. I'm just gonna do one eye. How about that? Dude, we need to leave. It's 10:48. Let's go, girl. You still need to make your lunch too. You know what? Let me do my lips really quick so I can give you a full effect. Every time I do my lips, why would I talk while I did that? Because every time, I was gonna do it again. Every time I do my lips, it makes me hate the rest of my makeup. Does that happen to anybody else? With the exception, shut up, Sarah, just finish. With the exception of that makeup tutorial. She had a very specific combo. I bought, like I said, I bought everything. I bought every single item because I wanted to do like a true replication, and I did. I'm almost out of it. I won't rebuy it because I really don't understand what it's doing, but one size powder setting thing, whatever, powder mist, glass setting spray. I keep putting it on, but yeah. If I can't tell exactly what it's doing, I'm not gonna keep rebuying it because who am I impressing with that? You know what I'm saying? I can't even tell y'all what the hell it's doing. You can't see much. And then I do tight line as well. I normally do that before I do my mascara, but I forgot. At this point, I'm happy. However, I'm a jazzy gal. And like I said, we're filming later. So we're gonna go in with our Too Faced Killer Liner, I think it's called. And this is in the color Chocolate, but to me, it gives a burgundy vibe. It looks very much burgundy. Oh, son of a bee. Okay, so we're gonna tight line. Okay, so we're gonna make sure we get it all up in there because you guys will notice I didn't do a black liner today, but that deepens the look of it so much. Normally I do this before the freaking powder spray, and I definitely do it before the mascara, but whatever. So you go in nice and tight underneath. It gives a nice dramatic effect. And then Too Faced sent this to me a few weeks ago, and they said it's a new exclusive, like limited edition color. So I think it's just for the holidays. The color is escaping me. This is the color. It is gorgeous. So it's the Better Than Sex mascara. I had problems with it before with it irritating my eyes, and I think it was the waterproof one that was doing it. There's the eye that's done. So I don't know how good this camera is going to be to show you. I actually hate filming on this camera. This is a DJI, and I just think for vlogs, the audio is ass unless you put the mic on, which is annoying because I don't always have the mic, and I'm not always by myself. So, I don't know. I think I'm going to switch. I've considered buying a different Canon. I've tried every Sony. I'm not a Sony girl. My main camera is the Sony, but that's only because I cannot stop using that camera. That camera was too much money and too much of just like a hassle to learn, and I can't give that camera up. But I do miss filming on my big Canon. Yada, yada, yada. My point is that I don't want to go back to the G7X. I gave mine to Nala, so she vlogs on that one now. However, I do think that I'm going to go back to, because my favorite vloggers use Canons. They don't use the Sonys. I can tell when someone's using the Sonys because of the crop on it, because of the coloring on it. Like, you can tell when someone has a Sony, and not that Sony's bad. Like I said, my other camera is bomb. Like, it's so good. It doesn't mean I like using it, but it's very good. In the spirit of Vlogmas, we might be going to get a new vlog camera because this one looks good sometimes. See, I look totally different now. I look like not a ghostly, deathly face. Yeah, the color on this is funky. We might be getting a new vlog camera. And really, that'd be a treat for both of us. We're gonna do a perfume, of course. I think I'm just gonna go kind of basic with the Fresh Cream from Philosophy. Don't sleep on Philosophy scents. If you guys are ever like in Ulta or like a big department store and they have Philosophy scents, go give them a little sniffy-doo because they are more affordable than a lot of other perfumes, and they're so soft and lovely. I've yet to meet a philosophy scent I didn't like. This one it's called Summer Grace, so it does have kind of more of a summery scent. This is probably the one I've used the least, but all of the other ones, I mean, I have empties, like they're so fresh and easy and simple and like I don't know. Like I'm not gonna go outside and get a bunch of compliments on it, but I'm also you're not gonna walk by me and be like, damn, that's hella strong. And you will do that sometimes because I will load it up. Oh, I love this one. This is 22 Oris by Letta. This is SMLXO's perfume brand. This is the only one I ever ended up buying, but I definitely think that I would like some of her other scents. Let's do a little fit check today. I don't know what the temperature is. Do you know what the temperature is? What's the temperature? It's 23 degrees outside. We are gonna wear a vest today. I was gonna be cute and stuff, especially like because I knew you guys were gonna see me. I was going to purposely be cute, but then I was like, it'd be better to be real. And this is what I would wear. So I have jeans. These are like really big baggy jeans from probably American Eagle. And I got them semi recently in the last few months. Haven't been buying like a ton of jeans. And then our little puffer. This is a Hollister puffer, but you know, you can get a little puff anywhere. But I love their little puffers. And then I don't know where this stain came from. It has been there for years and years and years. I've had this sweater for many, many years. Many of you have seen it many, many times. It's from Urban Outfitters. They are just lovely. They are a lovely little material. This has definitely been through the washer at least 30 times. I don't want to exaggerate. At least 30 times. And we're still going strong. My platform is because it's so snowy outside, I gotta keep my jeans up. That's it. We gotta go. We're literally running late now, so I gotta go tell Nella that she needs to hurry up. Does it taste like gingerbread coffee or chai?
I can't tell.
Trick question. It's both.
Okay, see, that's what I thought.
Go with your gut. And guys, we just rolled up to the doctor's office. So I'm gonna put a lid on this and hopefully it'll still be warm later. I can't close it. We're currently on the hunt. I'm trying to do a pickup order because I don't really have time to shop, but I do need a few things. Even though I got some stuff this morning, it was different stuff that we need some different like deodorants and stuff. So we'll see. I don't know if you guys have any recommendations on like aluminum free stuff, but like you stink and you never want to smell bad, but you also don't wear aluminum in your deodorant. I need that. I don't need the folks that are like, this one, I smell first. No. I need stinky people recommendations, okay? Oh, yesterday I asked you guys what your favorite gift was. Like, why are you on my butt cheeks, bro? There are cops everywhere. They love pulling people over on the street. Get off my buns. The question yesterday was, what was the best gift you ever received? And I genuinely couldn't think of one. Like what the best one was, but then I thought, like, wouldn't a child know? What's the best gift you ever got?
I like Lego flowers a lot.
She likes Lego flowers. I mean, I know like obviously last year for your birthday, like that was a big deal.
Yeah.
But I don't think it felt like a gift, like a single gift, you know? I'm sure like for an actual thing that you could wrap up and hand somebody. Lego flowers? Okay. I don't know. I don't know. There are other things that you definitely like a lot that you really, really liked getting. What? Shoot, the freaking New York Times subscription?
Mm-hmm. That was probably one of the best gifts I've ever gotten.
I think for Jay it'd probably be his
PC.
Oh yeah, his PC. Probably his PC.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say that year that he got the PlayStation because it was so hard to get the PS5. But today, me and Nala are listening to Christmas music, and I don't know why, guys, but like any Michael Bublé song, auto skip. It's an auto skip.
I beat with Michael Bublé, actually.
Do you guys have like hated Christmas songs? We could make this positive and say like, what's your favorite Christmas song? But I think that's harder to pick, right? Because I love many Christmassy musics. I love them.
My favorite Christmas song is Christmas Tree Farm.
Christmas Tree Farm. Okay. Real original, picking a T-Swizzler. I will say that I like a lot of the new poppy songs. I like the Sabrina Carpenter. I like the Sia. I like the Katy Perry. I like their songs. The new age pop stuff. I like the Kelly Clarkson. Obviously, I like the old school stuff too, and of course the new age classics like the Mariah Carey, etc. And then like the classics from like way back in the day. Yeah, I like all that stuff. Michael Bublé singing it, skip. Except for the song, I think Santa Baby with Adina.
Indina Menzel.
Indina?
I don't know.
It's not Indina. Yeah, she's frozen. She's frozen in time. I don't know how to say her name.
Please welcome the wickedly talented one and only Adele Dazeem.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Dropping her off and then heading to a coffee shop to get some work done. Guys, do you think people are gonna know that I'm recording? Cray cray. See, this is all today. So you guys won't see this. Well, you'll see. Well, I guess technically it is today for you. But I need to edit yesterday. Oh, that's me. White Christmas macchiato. Normally this fireplace is on. Right. Yes, thank you. Thanks. It is what it is. Day 2 is uploading. But we gotta go. I actually have to pee, but I'm just gonna go home. We are gonna go by. Isn't it so cute in here? Oh, it's always snowing now, apparently. I am a little frightened by how much snow there is. It's too early for this, you guys. Like, yes, it snows in December, and it gets cold in December, but this is a lot sooner than it should be getting cold. Oh, it's kind of dirty. Oh, look at that. I always touch my makeup. Anyway, this is like a little early for all this snow, and that's a little frightening. But we're gonna go ahead and dipset because we need to go home. Look, the car says 31. It's probably not 31, but it's probably close to it. So let's. What? Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I have to pee. I've had to pee for about 2 hours now, but I didn't want to like take all my stuff in with me, and I also didn't want to like leave it all there because for the most part, yeah, like probably no one's gonna take it, but what if they do? Man, this winter wonderland is definitely giving hardcore Vlogmas vibes. That's one thing I can say for certain. Hey me, what up? Okay, this is me from the other angle after I take the glasses off. I love this snow for one reason that I don't think I've ever mentioned, because it doesn't pertain to everybody in terms of what I'm doing. But what I just did was I worked until 1 o'clock, which is insane for me to do something that can be done in the dark during our very limited daytime hours, because it starts getting dark at about 3. So the fact that I did that during the precious daytime hours when I have to go home right now, and I have, thank God, I have a video that needs to be filmed. I have some other videos that need to be edited. Those ones I did on my own. Oh, I actually posted a new video today on my freaking channel. If you guys are interested in the other channel, they were Pinterest wrapping hacks. I posted it. It had been sitting there. I don't know what the hell I was doing. It was just sitting there like ready to go for 2 weeks. Posted that. It's a fun video. Testing Pinterest wrapping hats. Yada, yada, yada. That's on the other channel. But the reason I can go home right now at 1 o'clock and barely be getting started to film probably in about 15 minutes or so, I'm going to get straight into setting the camera up and doing that, is because of all this freaking snow. Because of all the snow on the ground, it's bright white, and the light has no choice but to bounce back off of the ground and go back into my bedroom window, which is exactly what I need. If there was nothing outside and there's no sun, we don't really get sun. So it's completely gray up top right now, like pale gray in the ceiling. If you will, in the sky. It's called the sky, you idiot. In the sky. And the beauty though, like I said, is that I'm about to go home and film with good lighting, even though it's the afternoon. That's crazy to me. That's not something you normally get in the winter. So having all of this snow, I would like to think it like it's kismet. This was done on purpose because it's beneficial. I'm looking so forward to next week. I hate to rush time. I hate to rush through days, but I am so looking forward to next week because everything is gonna slow down. A large chunk of my work for December will be done, so I can focus more on like the fun stuff that I have planned and things that I want to do and places I want to go. And like, I have video ideas. Obviously I had to think of some freaking stuff, and I can't get to it until I can get to it. So I'm excited. Hopefully by like Tuesday, we're going to be able to start getting to it. But hopefully you guys enjoy hanging anyway. You know what I mean? Did anybody notice I'm using the exact same thumbnail design that I did 2 years ago? Anybody notice? Anybody notice? I don't know if you noticed. I also almost used the same intro from 2 years ago. And originally I was going to do another clip show one, but I think that gets a little tiring for you guys. The clip shows end up being like 30 or 40 seconds. And I think like you probably don't want to see the same 40-second video for 25 days in a row. Anyway, I almost used the exact same intro, except I had my own trees to show instead of using Canva's like stock image trees or whatever. I had my own trees. I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna put my trees up in there. I might switch it still, but I was curious if anybody noticed that I used the exact same thumbnail design. Like the same, there's some cohesion to it, the way that the letters and the numbers like flip-flop and everything. But yeah, I was like, you know what, I like that. Why reinvent the wheel? I invented that wheel to begin with. Why am I gonna go invent a brand new wheel? I'm not no wheel inventor. We lucky that we got it right the first time. I don't know if this is interesting to you or not, but for this particular segment, video if you will, that I'm filming a YouTube integration, but I'm also filming a YouTube short. The brand wanted both. We don't normally do both together, but they wanted both. And I normally, well, it depends on like how much of an undertaking is it to get in and out of these clothes, how much time do I have. Normally I try to film the integration totally by itself, and then I will film the other portion by itself. And that's because one of them is horizontal and one of them is vertical, and I can't just crop a horizontal video or extend a vertical video. You can't do that, right? So you have to film this separately, or you have to film them with 2 different cameras or whatever, and it's annoying. So I like to film with one camera. This is my favorite camera, the one that I'm using right here for these types of videos. So this is a Sony, and this is the one I was talking about earlier, I think. And the way that I make this work for me is I filmed the horizontal portion first, which was the intro to the YouTube video, and then just now I flipped it. I kept the same outfit on, and I just did the intro to the YouTube short wearing the same thing. I don't always do that. It's not always wearing the same thing. Sometimes I do the intro later on. I just have to make a mental note of it. And now, instead of flipping it back for the YouTube video, now I will start with the Instagram or the YouTube short or the reel or whatever. I'll start with this, and then I'll flip, and then I'll stay there, and then I'll film again, and then I'll flip. So it's like a double video every time to minimize the flipping. It still takes forever, but it is in fact what works for me. And thank God I decided to just leave my hair up, because otherwise it would start doing the freaking Cat Williams, and I can't handle that today. Like, we're too rushed for that today. I didn't give you an intention for the day. Something that I want to do today. Obviously, I want to film this. I have to film this. Like, this is priority right now. I got my video up, and I need to finish the loft. But I don't want to only ever focus on, like, work-related things. So, something I really want to do, it can't be dinner. Nala has showcase tonight, so it'll be a busy night. I want to watch a movie tonight. That's what I want to do. I know I'm going to get home late, but I really got a hankering to watch Look Who's Talking To, or even a TV show. I want to sit down and chill and vibe and watch something. That's something I want to do tonight. That's not something I normally build in, but I do enjoy chilling, no computer, no phone. We'll see. Will that happen? I don't know. So this video that I'm filming has a lot of outfits in it, which means I knew some of them were gonna have to get cut because I just don't have enough time to do all of them in the video. I don't always know which ones are gonna get cut until I put them on, and they get cut for different reasons. Sometimes they're just sold out. Sometimes it just doesn't look good enough on me, and it's gonna come across on camera that I don't like it. This is gonna be one of those. I don't dislike the dress. I actually think the dress is really nicely made. It's a slip dress. I think it fits exactly how it's supposed to fit. It's just kind of like long on me. It has this part which is supposed to go around your neck, and I don't know if I'm just not feeling it today. My Aunt Flo decided to visit. Oh wait, should this be the thumbnail? Ugh. It was a fun little surprise. I'm sure if I looked at my stupid app, I would know that she was coming. She sent her regards before she got here, save the date and whatever. But I wasn't paying any damn attention, okay? And she showed up, and which means that tomorrow I'm gonna be feeling probably not my best. I don't wanna speak that, so let me not say that. I take it back. Tomorrow I'm gonna feel amazing, especially because I gotta go out, and I'm gonna be filming out of the house tomorrow at a store I've never been to. Very exciting. Last time I went to Oak and Bean, there was a mouse about this size. His face was not quite this large, but it was about this size, and he was running around with me. I think he got in through the doors, like the open doors they have. Plus, they back up into a freaking parking lot. Like, unfortunately, yeah, you're probably gonna have mice. Like, does that mean that their health inspections would fail? I don't know how that stuff works, but I gotta imagine if you're sandwiched between the outdoors and a parking garage, you're bound to have a little critter here and there. And a little critter they did have, which is why I have been going to Grace lately, because I have not recovered from that yet. Kid just walked through the door, and I'm currently importing a ton of media onto my computer, so it has to be open, and this is the perfect time. Oh, this is kind of nice on my back. This is the perfect time to go through and respond to comments. I did have a 6 a.m. Pilates class today, but I canceled it last night at 5:59. You like that? Yeah. That 1 minute saved me $15, baby. It makes me sad because I love going to Pilates. But this first week, you guys are barely ever going to notice that I go because I just can't get into classes that I want to get into, or I just have stuff going on. Now those appointments have really thrown a wrench into my morning routine, but it's okay because we want to get to the bottom of that. Oh, we went today. She's allergic to nickel, but duh, everybody's freaking allergic to nickel. My espresso saved me so much money. So I'm responding to comments from yesterday's. I think that the AI commenting thing, I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but like when you're responding to comments, sometimes AI, like this person just said, Jamie, hi Jamie, said when my kids were in school, I always said, please let me just write a check, no fundraiser. You're real for that. Instead of saying like, you're real for that, right? It would say something like, oh my gosh, comma, I love just writing a check too, exclamation point, or, and then it would give you another option, or, and then it gives you a third option of how to respond to people. And I'm like, you guys are weird. Like, so YouTube auto creates real responses, but yeah, I don't know. Neither was I. Thank you. Every blue moon, I'll be like, actually, that's exactly what I wanted to say. Maybe not with that punctuation, but that was basically what was about to come out of my mouth. And so that's interesting. But yeah, I just wrote my own comments, you know. I haven't AI'd my comments yet. I work from home, but not a parent, but I love them as a child. But kids these days actually have e-learning. I want you guys to know that sometimes I do really laugh. If I say haha in a comment, it's because I'm ha-haing out loud, okay? I want you to know that. Picture this. Picture that. They tell you in photos if you want it to look realistic when you're smiling to laugh out loud. So don't just try to look happy. You have to genuinely you have to do that, okay? Could you heat up the rest of the green pasta for me, please? Sorry, I didn't see that.
Could you do that real quick?
I certainly can. Okay, Nala is coming out with wetter, I don't know what the hell that is. That call I didn't answer a second ago. He was a physical trainer. Wait, it was a physical, yeah, something happened to Jaden. I gotta take him to the doctor. I gotta go pick him up. He's not like gonna die or anything. Don't worry, guys. But
Made me nervous.
sometimes when Jaden gets hurt, he thinks he's gonna die. So it can be a mental thing. And we're gonna take him, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Right now I gotta focus on this. We have about 5 minutes to get out of the house. I'm gonna drop her off, go and pick him up because he can't be at practice anymore. And I can only imagine the way he's, you know, I don't know. I try to call him. Anyway, what are we doing?
Hi, Pony.
Gotta get her ready. She has a showcase, which means I'll probably miss it, I guess, if I'm taking him to the doctor.
Yeah, just text me and let me know.
Okay. How long is it supposed to be? We'll figure this off camera. Jay, go like this so everyone thinks you're okay. There you go. See? Everything's fine, guys. Everything's fine. We're pulling up to the urgent care. It's a mile drive, and we're hoping for the best. Never been here before, and I'm hoping it goes smoothly, but this is the closest one, and the other one's like 40 minutes from here. But his coach has got him in the car, so we have to go to the doctor because Jaden has to get clearance now that he got injured while he was there. He can't be cleared. I can't just be like, he's fine, shake it off. I can't do that. I am one of those parents, though, to some extent. Lewis is definitely one of those parents. Lewis told him to shake off when he had his broken leg.
Hey,
that's before he knew. But to be fair, when you were younger,
I did overreact.
yes, you did overreact to many things. I would call this a perfectly probably level reaction to what's happening. It hurts. He's in pain, and I'm gonna try to figure out how to get him inside with minimal. You're doing good. This is light years ahead of where Jaden used to be. He knows it.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
See, he's surprising himself. Now, Jaden, stop me. This is gonna be like that Price is Right game. Stop me when we reach your level. Ding, ding, ding. Don't let the mountain climber go off the end.
Like here.
Nope, that's him right now. When you're moving, 8, 6.5. Oh, 6 or 7. Real original. Guys, we gotta keep things light. Did he drag his brand new wrestling shoes across the parking lot? It's gonna be a yes from me, dog. Take what off? I can take the shoe off, but then what are we gonna do with your foot? Yes. I could have taken it off though. For now, in fact, I'm gonna actually tie your shoelaces. Everyone's being very lovely here. And Jaden is doing great.
Yeah, no crying.
No crying.
Not really. I got a little.
I just think your eyes are watering because you're in so much pain. He's okay when he's like in a certain position. It's like the actual moving. Super fun stuff. Jaden's really big fan of leg pain. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember, but we can pull up the photo. Whichever leg is wrapped.
I think I broke.
That's the one he broke.
Front bone.
He's doing good. Everyone, he's doing good. Crushes in the snow. Not Jaden's first time.
I was thinking about that.
Not little dog's first time. Our bus to mom ratio, I have a counter on my videos.
Do you actually?
It's about to go crazy. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I feel like I'm probably driven for like.
Today you gave the bus half a point because I only drove one half of my kids.
You can't do that. I have to get driven home after wrestling.
No, I'm at 2 school. You took the bus today,
I had an appointment.
and I'll have an appointment. I love a good Jaden cameo. You guys don't see Jaden that often. We never see. Nala was literally at the doctor this morning, though, if that's anything. So we know Jay's in pain, and we didn't give him any medication. They're going to give him something. He said because he got hurt while doing a shot. He's going to give him a shot. Pain meds. And they're going to do some kind of imaging or something, but I think I mentioned he has to come. Otherwise, there's no, like, going back at any point, you know? You got to get cleared, and we got to see what they suggest and stuff. So we'll go from there. I'm not going to say it was a waste of time, but it wasn't a good use of time.
It was like the thing that Nala went to.
Blah, blah, blah.
But a little bit more useful.
Yeah. I missed Nala's showcase. We'll find out how that was because I'm picking her up right now. She said she's a lot.
Was it like their version of a scrimmage?
Yes. Yeah, that's a good way to say it. Except it wasn't just their school, it was a bunch of schools. Okay, you're overexerting yourself right now, brother.
I was just trying to grab my shoe.
You don't need your shoe. Why are you changing your shoes? We're going home.
I wanted to take my shoe off.
Oh, bruh. Okay, so basically all they could do there was an x-ray, which is not useful for
It's useless.
muscles.
We already knew that the bone.
We knew it wasn't broken. So it's not broken. So we waited 2 hours to be told his hip isn't broken. It wasn't even... We knew that. And they were I was like, well, it's clearly something to do with the ligament, something in there. And they're like, yeah, so we can't diagnose that outside of symptoms. So based on the symptoms, all they could say is he's strained something in his hip. I know that sounds very useful, right? But unfortunately, I'm just kidding. It wasn't useful at all, but it is what it is. We went there, we did that, whatever. Basically, they're like, you need to follow up with your doctor if it's not getting better, which, you know, I'm just gonna sit and hope it gets better. We're gonna, can you text her and say we're outside? Or is she gonna see us? Or can you text her and say we're outside? As we're leaving, I'm like, hey. She's like, hey, okay, get up. And she's like, you can't walk? And he's like, I came in a wheelchair. So they gave us crutches. So he's got crutches, and I don't know, you guys. Strain, pull, tear. I want it to be a pull. I know it's not just a strain. I want it to be a pull. I don't want it to be a tear. We don't want it to be a tear. None of us want it to be a tear. Obviously, I talked to Lewis about this because, you know, he's that guy he's that athletic guy. And we were talking about it. This looks like I'm going to, like, tell a dark story here. Anyway.
You're about to talk about the crime scene or something.
I know. We're going to give it a few days, and then hopefully it gets better. But if he doesn't, we will be going into a real doctor, to like a real doctor's office and getting an MRI done. And I would love to say this is the end of the saga about this. Yes, that's the point of me doing
Go in on the other side. Other side.
Bye.
Other side.
So, that's that. That's that on that. Now the kids are very hungry, and obviously I haven't gotten any work done.
Kind of everywhere.
Interesting.
I
Can't wait
put my
to
bag
hear
in.
the debrief from Nala now then. Nala's first time?
Well, not my first comp. My first comp's on Sunday. You guys will get to see that.
Her first comp's on Sunday.
This was my first showcase.
And they nailed it.
Yeah, we hit 0.
I wish I could have seen it. Did any of your friends, did anybody record it?
Miss Willie did.
Okay, well.
Here's the back.
Yes, her allergy testing. So, I didn't update you guys, but wow, this feels like a lifetime ago. That was her one reaction over here, and then she has a reaction over here for the
It's
deodorant.
the two things. Well, it's one of the things.
Aluminum and nickel.
And one of them is
Nickel's like, everybody's allergic to nickel. Anyway, our groceries things are here and in the eating corner. I ended up just getting a bunch of these for the kids. And we got Noodles and Company for dinner because even though I had fully intended and planned to make dinner, I even had a chopped Caesar salad kit, but no dice. Jaden would love it if you would please get him a root beer. Oh, no one even said hi to Stinky Papa.
She's the fattest baby's boy who ever lived.
And while I normally wouldn't eat food out, even when I get the kids food out, because there's food in that freaking fridge right now, today was just more than I bargained for, okay? Am I more than you bargained for? Yes, also Jay. And I was telling Jay, how when you're going through and you have stuff that needs to be done, you shouldn't put stuff off to tomorrow that can be done today because you don't know what tomorrow's gonna look like. Why did they give me 2 of these? Oh, those are protein waffles.
I worked on the project this morning.
Okay.
More.
Didn't these all look like the same thing? These are the same hex color. What's going on? And then we have 2 types of deodorant that Polly will be attempting to use, and we'll see. Aluminum free means it does not fight the funk, and the funk is strong in this family, so we'll see. This one does say it absorbs sweat. Not sure how that works, but I'm wishing for the best with these.
I got a deli bird, but
Oh,
the
but-
special is there.
I was gonna say, is this special?
Yes, it is.
Cool. Let's open our L'Occitane because
Here's a hashtag lone wolf.
he's a lone wolf. He's
He
a
didn't
wolf,
mean to
but
take
he's
his shoe
lone.
'cause he's gonna put it back on.
Because his shoe is also a lone wolf. Here, let me scooch these over a bit. Oop, there's 3. Ooh, perfumed shower gel. Dish Perfume. Oh, it smells so good. Here, smell it. Ooh, I'm putting that in the shower tonight. Now, this is my favorite one. And guess what I discovered yesterday? After you eat the chocolate or whatever, you guys, you're supposed to turn it around. You're supposed to turn that frown upside down.
Mom, that's so cute.
Nala, is that not the cutest thing you've ever seen in your life? There's a little horsey on the back. Ooh, more balls.
Are they all balls?
No, I think there's supposed to be other things. So cool.
This is fire.
And this is on like sale or clearance and stuff now because we're like a few days into December.
Guys, don't let that stop you.
Well, no, I mean, it's on sale or clearance now. So, catch up. You get one and catch up.
It's purpley. What?
The lipstick's crazy, I know.
It looks like.
It looks good.
I like it. It's crunchy. I really like the pop. Yes, yes.
I wasn't recording.
These are. I saw it through the packaging just now. These are Mighty Pimple Patches. Give it a yes, yes. As I said,
I promise it's just gonna get better.
like half of them are chocolate flavored.
I didn't know that. Sorry, you seem disappointed. That's okay.
No,
you're
I'm not
sharing,
disappointed. I'm just not a big.
you're sharing Sugarfina with me anyway.
Yeah. I'm not disappointed. I like it a lot.
To be honest, Sugarfina could have been enough for all 3 of us.
Yeah.
Did I do what I said I was going to do today? No. Who's surprised? No. I'm hella tired. I gotta go to sleep. I tried and then I started falling asleep. Today didn't go the way we thought it was gonna go. But you never know how it's gonna go. And so it's gonna go how it goes.
Open up. I brush her teeth. She don't brush her teeth. She don't know how to brush her teeth right, so I do it. Open up.
A lot of people don't know how to brush it right yet.
Yeah, I know. That's why I brush her teeth. Yeah, you know, justify. Open up. And I use my toothbrush because hers ain't big enough.
It's not big enough.
Then I brush mine, then brush hers.
And then brush crashes. Sea rash, if you will.
Open up, that pony. There you go.
Get out of here.
Okay, where's the camera, bro?
No.
This camera know you crazy. Go ahead. Go for it. You people know what you into. Go for a brush.
You think?
Go for a brush out. We need to have one toothbrush to the bathroom.
No, that's crazy. I gotta go. Bye.